Welcome back. Now, if you're going to deliver your files from the same location where your domain is going to be hosted for your membership, you can protect the folders where those files are going to be stored in addition to those individual files. For example, if you're going to use membership platform a member and you're going to host your files in the same domain, you can protect your files. If you're using something like a free membership plugin such as S2 Member, again, you can protect your files and the folder where those files are going to be located. You can also protect files and folders within Wishlist Member if you're going to be delivering your files, again, from the same domain where your Wishlist membership is going to be hosted. But you're looking at Wishlist Member, and one of the things you'll notice is that for file protection to work, you will have needed to upload the files through a WordPress media uploader. And that's a specific way of being able to upload a file. And then if you've done that, then you can undertake the file protection using the methods that they give you in their help tools. And so an important search to undertake is going to be to use your platform, then the words file protection, so you can determine if there's a search result within the FAQ or within their instructions that will tell you how to protect individual files or individual folders that contain the files you're going to be delivering to your customers. And what you want to be aware of is that each individual platform has its own form of content protection, or in some cases, the platform does not have content protection in and of itself. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. We are now inside of thrivecart.com, and we're here because it's one of the ways that you are going to be able to collect names and email addresses of the individuals that are purchasing your membership. Now, you are going to want to do this regardless of which shopping cart you're going to be using, whether you use the shopping cart of an affiliate network or you use your own shopping cart such as ThriveCart. What you'll see within ThriveCart is there's an area where you can integrate autoresponders to your shopping cart. Once you've integrated your autoresponder with your shopping cart, that means then that the autoresponder will be available inside of any product in your sales process. So for example, if you were using ThriveCart for your sales process, you would make sure that at the point of purchase, which in ThriveCart is the behavior area, that you'd be able to add a process, which ThriveCart calls a rule, where when the product is purchased, the individual is going to be added to a specific autoresponder list that you have integrated with your shopping cart. Now, depending on which membership platform you use, you can also capture a name and email address when an individual signs up for your membership site or is signed up for your membership site. For example, right now we are inside of Wishlist Member, and this is a WordPress-based membership platform. And basically what we would do is to make sure that our email service provider is going to be connected to our membership platform. That means then that when an individual is signed up for a specific product, or in this case in Wishlist Member it would be a level, we want to have that individual automatically added to an email marketing list that we've integrated with our membership platform. Now inside of Wishlist Member, this would mean then that you would configure each individual list to the autoresponder that you want. So for example, we can go to a specific product, we can then choose a specific list, and because we are working within the MailChimp integration, we know that this individual will be added to this individual list. We can determine that if an individual is removed from this level in Wishlist Member, we can then have that individual removed from the email marketing list. Now these options fail, what we can do is to place an opt-in box inside of our member area on the page where the individual is going to be when they are using the product. In this case, you'll notice that our autoresponder is integrated already. That means we can choose a specific list, and when the individual chooses to place their name and email address in, they're going to be added to the list that we specify. And this is something that you can do inside of any page that you create for your membership. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, if you are delivering streaming video inside of your membership, you are going to need a video host. And a default host for creators in some cases tends to be YouTube. One of the things about YouTube is that you will have ads playing on the actual video. And this may not be a good experience for your users inside of your membership. There are other choices. There are sites like Vimeo which allow you to make payment to the company in order to stream and embed your videos inside of the pages where your membership is. Typically what this is going to involve is you uploading the video to the platform that you are using. Once you have the video going inside of the platform, what Vimeo then will do is to optimize the video. Inside of most video hosts, you are going to be able to customize a video by adding a thumbnail. So if you have a custom thumbnail for your course inside of your membership, you can update that video by adding the thumbnail to the file. Now, while you cannot fully protect the actual video, one of the things you can do is you can make it so that the video can't be embedded in other places. Now, this is a feature inside of Vimeo. It's also a feature inside of other video content hosts. So what we can do here is we can specify that the video can only be embedded on one domain. We can also make it so that the video is going to be hidden from the video sharing site Vimeo where the video is going to be hosted. You will have control over elements such as the play bar and the video, but again, each video host is going to have different elements that you can customize inside of the embed code. You'll typically see some kind of share feature, or you'll see an area for you to click in embed code. You're going to copy the embed code. Now, assuming that you're adding the video to a protected page, what you're going to do is you're going to find an area for your HTML code. You're going to place your code inside of that area. You're then going to save or publish your page with the new code, and then your video is then going to be available on your protected page for your customers to view. Now, there are backdoors into individuals who will be willing to look at the code and to figure out how to download your video. However, in most cases, this video will only be accessible to the individuals that go to your page, and they will not be able to share this video outside of your site. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. When you choose to use a course platform like Thinkific or Teachable, what you're choosing is a way of being able to protect your pages as well as your content without having to add an extra step to provide security for that content. What you're also doing when you choose to use a course platform is you don't need to have a video host like Vimeo or YouTube in order to embed your videos. Typically, you can upload your videos directly to the course platform, just as we are doing inside of teachable.com. So when you are hosting and uploading your video to a course platform, you can add a thumbnail, as you can see here with this particular video, inside of the course platform Teachable. And even if someone who is not a customer knows where this page is, they will not be able to access it because the page is automatically protected. So if we were to place the URL to the page into a private browser and we were to click that area, what you'll see here is that the individual would come to this particular page and see that they would not be able to enter. Now, every particular course platform is going to be different in how they execute this, but the principle is the same. If someone comes to the page and they have not paid for access, the course platform will lock them out until they log in with their proper credentials. If they don't have credentials, they won't be able to enter the course and view your content. So you are protecting your pages as well as your content by having it within a course platform. There's typically a cost associated with a course platform. In some cases, you'll have a free version that will allow you to try limited features of the course platform. But if you want to sell the course, you're typically going to need at least one of the paid plans. And what that paid plan will give you is to give your customers a password protected area, a place to host your video content and have it protected, as well as a place to protect your downloaded content. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, if you're going to have your content on WordPress website pages, there are a few ways of being able to protect those pages from individuals that have not paid for your product or your membership. One way to do that is to protect the page with password protection given to you by WordPress. And so in this particular case, you're going to notice that there is a visibility tab we can click on, and we can make this so that this tab is going to be password protected, and we can then enter a secure password. Once we have that password protection entered, we can then click update, and you'll notice now that the visibility is now password protected. So that if we were to get the URL to this individual page and we were to go to that page, you'll notice then that the content is not visible. The individual that comes to that page will then need to enter the password. They'll then be able to see the content. So what you'd have to do is to make sure that you communicated what the password code would be when the individual comes to your page. Now, this is a very manual process to do things that way. Another way of being able to password protect the page, as well as to automate the delivery of a login and password to each individual customer, is to use a WordPress membership plugin. Now, you're looking here at the bottom of this WordPress page that this WordPress installation has Wishlist Member installed, and Wishlist Member is a WordPress plugin. Installing Wishlist Member means that we can designate this page as protected. We then need to name an individual product that we associate with this page, and then only the individuals that have access to this product will be able to access this page. We can then apply the protection settings to the entire page. And once we apply the settings, the only individuals that will have access to this content will be individuals that have free or paid access to the product that we have specified. And it's also possible to password protect individual documents if that's what you want to do. However, it's most efficient, though, to protect the page where your customers will be going once they have access to your membership. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You're now looking at ThriveCart.com, and a recent trend amongst shopping carts, page creation systems, membership platforms, and shopping carts is to merge all three functions into one platform. And one demonstration of this is to look at ThriveCart, which now has its own way of protecting individual pages with a membership style experience. ThriveCart, again, which is a shopping cart, allows you to create specific courses that you can set up for your customers. That means then that within your shopping cart system, you can set up information products in the form of courses inside of these areas. So that means that within individual lessons, inside of a ThriveCart Learn module, you can embed video and you can make content available for download with the download links leading to your content hosting platform. And basically, this allows you to create password-protected pages for membership content with your shopping cart system. So that if we were to cut and paste the page with our content, what you'll notice here is that the individual would need to have their login credentials in order to access the content. So basically, by creating a course on ThriveCart Learn, what you've done is you've created a series of products with password-protected pages. And you'll see this with membership platforms like Wishlist Member, which allow you to collect payments. Again, demonstrating the use of merger of functions. And you'll see this again with Page Creator Optimized Press, which allows you to not only collect payments, but also to deliver your content into a membership platform. And so you'll be choosing either one platform or a combination of platforms in order to deliver your membership, and that will depend on which is easiest to create and maintain. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You are now inside of the affiliate network Warrior Plus. And on Warrior Plus, we can create a platform for a specific product and create recurring payments for the customer to pay. If we were to go inside of the product creation screen and were to determine how the sale was made, we can declare that this product will be for recurring payments. And this is the way it's going to work inside of most affiliate networks, that you are going to need to create a product on the individual affiliate network system, which allows you to recruit affiliates to specific products. Now in Warrior Plus, what we would do is we would make this so that this becomes a subscription or multi-payment product. Now, every affiliate network is going to execute this differently. In some cases, they will differentiate between subscription products and multi-payment products. However, you are going to want to look carefully at how it's designated within the affiliate network that you are using. And so in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to say that the customer payment is going to recur at a specific interval. We can designate that as a day, month, or year. So we can say it's going to recur after a specific number of days, or we can say it's going to recur after 30 days, or we can just go and use 1 month. We can make it so that this subscription is going to be ongoing, or we can make it so that it's limited in duration, so that we're going to have monthly payments until a certain period of time is over. we can say that we want this payment term to end after 12 months so that once the individual has made 12 months of payments, they will then be complete with those payments. Now, inside of this affiliate network, we can make it so that before each payment renews, the individual is going to get an email telling them that a payment will be deducted. And what this does, it lessens the chance an individual is going to be surprised by a subscription payment. And when you're doing a subscription payment, a common element allowed by both affiliate networks and shopping carts is a trial payment. So in this case, in Warrior Plus, we can turn on trial pricing. Now if we scroll up here, one of the things you'll notice here is that we can have a trial period. So what we can do is we can say the trial period is going to be 1 month. What we can do is we can set a special trial price. So what we've now done is we've made it so that the individual is going to pay a regular subscription price of a certain amount. That's only going to happen for 12 months. But what we've also done is we've made it so that the individual is going to have a trial period. They're going to pay a trial price for 1 month. And again, we can designate this for as many months as we want. Now, we don't have to call it a trial period. We can use this to give the individual a price break for a certain number of months and then allow them to make payment at a regular price after the specific period of months. We will then make sure that they are covered by a billing notification being sent to them prior to the recurring payment. Now, if you choose to use an affiliate network in order to sell a recurring payment product, these are the elements that you want to look for. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Typically, you're going to be using an affiliate platform like Warrior Plus because the individuals promoting your membership trust that platform and they trust the integration and they trust the buy button. So what you want to happen is that when an individual starts paying, that they are automatically given access to your membership area, and when they stop paying, that access is automatically revoked. For that to happen, you're going to need to have integration between the affiliate network and your membership site platform. Inside of Warrior Plus, for example, this is one way that you can do it inside of one affiliate network. We would turn on the integration. And you'll see here that Warrior Plus has specific integrations with specific platforms. And you may recognize some platforms. You may recognize S2 Member. You may recognize Wishlist Member. You may recognize A Member. All of these platforms have direct integrations with the Warrior Plus network. For example, if we choose Wishlist Member, we would need to get specific information from our Wishlist Member installation for the integration to happen automatically when a purchase is made of a subscription product. In some cases, depending on which platform you're using to deliver your membership and which affiliate network you're using, there won't be a direct integration, and you are going to have to create a custom integration, typically done by webhook. So if you can determine a webhook from your membership platform or page, you can place it inside of the affiliate network so that, again, when an individual makes payment, they're automatically given access. When an individual stops paying, access is automatically revoked. Now, webhooks are somewhat complicated, and one way of being able to execute webhooks without knowing the intricacies of programming is to use a third-party cloud-based connector like Zapier. For example, by using webhooks, you can connect a platform like Warrior Plus to one where there is no direct integration like Teachable. Zapier allows you to create the webhook that you can use inside of your affiliate network or the part of the process that will be sending the sale information. Now, as you can see here, when a webhook is required, what you can do is you can paste in the webhook in order to make the connection inside of Zapier to your membership platform. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. When you are setting up recurring payments inside of a course platform or a shopping cart in a similar way as with an affiliate network, you are going to set up recurring payments at the product level. We are now inside of Teachable so that we can demonstrate setting up a recurring payment. What we're going to do here is we're going to set the pricing. And in Teachable, we're going to add in a pricing plan. And we're going to click Add Pricing Plan. Within Teachable, there is a way to set up either a payment plan or subscription payments. And as you can see, the differentiation between the two inside of this platform. So let's assume that we want a traditional subscription payment. We're going to click on subscription. And basically, all we really need to do is to determine the frequency of the payment. We can determine that it's going to be once a month, once every year, once 6 months, or even every week. And we're going to add on a subscription plan. You're going to notice here that that does give you a URL inside the course platform. We can copy this URL, and we're going to place this URL in private browser so that we can see what the customer will see when they click on the buy button leading to the subscription. And so the customer will be taken to a checkout, and they'll then see that the course is going to have a monthly payment associated with it. So you can now see the similarities between this method of using a course platform and an affiliate network. We can execute the same procedure if we choose to use a shopping cart system in order to serve as our sales system for our subscription. And we will demonstrate that in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome back. Now, if you choose to sell your subscription or your membership through the buy button from a shopping cart, you will set up your subscription product at the product level within that shopping cart. We are here inside of thrivecart.com as a shopping cart system. And basically, we can create a new product or take one of our existing products and turn it into a subscription product. So in this case, we're going to go to this particular product. We're going to edit the product. And we're going to go to the pricing area. When we go to that pricing area, we're going to add in a pricing option. When we add in that pricing option, we're going to make sure that this is not going to be a one-time fee, but instead, we're either going to do a subscription product or we can do a split pay product. For example, if we were to use a subscription product, we can state that the billing frequency is going to be monthly, and we're going to give this a specific price. As was the case with the affiliate network, we can have a trial period. So for example, we can state that our trial period in this case is going to be 30 days. And if we do the trial period, we can set a specific price for the purchase. And what you'll see is that the customer is going to be charged one amount immediately and the monthly amount every month thereafter. We can also determine how long this is going to happen. We can then customize this, and we can state that this period is going to happen over the course of a specific period of time. We can then save our pricing option. And you're going to see that when the customer comes to the checkout page, they're going to see that they're going to be able to pay a specific amount that we set up on the trial period, then a specific amount after that point. So we're using the shopping cart as our sales system and as our buy button so the individual can then make their subscription payment. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, if you use a shopping cart system as your sales system, you are going to need to have integration between that sales system and your membership area. We are now looking at thrivecart.com, and we have choices within this individual shopping cart system. Now, within ThriveCart, the individual can have their member area inside of what's called ThriveCart Learn. And again, that is a ThriveCart-based member area with its own membership pages. However, you can choose another membership platform if you already have one or if you don't want to use ThriveCart Learn. And in this case, you're looking within ThriveCart and you'll see that there are two options. You'll see an option for Teachable and you'll see an option for Wishlist Member. The reason those two options are available is that they have been integrated with this individual account inside of ThriveCart. ThriveCart, as a shopping cart system, has specific integrations available that you can connect to your account. Now, if you self-select for membership platforms within ThriveCart, you'll notice that there are specific platforms that ThriveCart integrates with. These are the platforms that you will use in order to connect to your individual products. And again, you'll notice here Wishlist Member. You'll also notice Teachable that are available with this individual platform. Now, every shopping cart will not have these individual integrations. In some cases, a shopping cart system may have more integrations, or a shopping cart system may have fewer integrations. What's important is that you find out which shopping cart to work with so that it integrates with your membership platform or you can use a custom integration like Zapier. And that means then that each individual platform, you will authorize an integration with ThriveCart and that platform so that you can use it inside of your product purchase. Once an integration is available, you can then select it to deliver access to your membership. And so again, when the individual makes payment, they will be given access to this specific platform. When they stop making payment, their access will be revoked to this specific platform where your subscription product or membership is being held. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Wherever you are creating your sales system for your membership, you want to make sure that you're going to be collecting the name and email address of the individuals that are making the purchase. In most cases, you will be able to keep contact with that individual through that specific email address. In other cases, you may need to have a process to capture their contact email also. But focusing specifically on the purchase email, you'll want to go to your sales system and you'll want to make sure that you have an integration for your specific autoresponder. You're now looking again at ThriveCart, and you'll notice then that there are specific autoresponders that ThriveCart connects to so that when an individual makes a purchase, you can then have that individual added to a specific autoresponder. In ThriveCart, each specific product has a specific rule that you can add, and when you add that rule, if you have an autoresponder integrated, you can have an individual added to a specific list. And so, for example, if we have MailChimp connected to our account and we have a specific product, we can then choose a specific list to have an individual added inside of their membership purchase. If you are going to create the purchase inside of an affiliate network, in most cases, you can establish a connection with autoresponders that you have integrated with the affiliate network. Every affiliate network has specific autoresponders that it integrates with. You're now looking at Warrior Plus, and that is the case. And so if you have created a specific integration, all you'll need to do then is within the individual product to connect to that autoresponder service. And so every purchase, that individual's email address will then be added to a specific list that you have designated. Now, within specific course platforms, you're going to have a limited number of integrations available, specifically when it comes to autoresponders. You'll notice here that MailChimp is an available integration with Teachable. However, if you want to use a different autoresponder other than MailChimp or ConvertKit, both of which are direct integrations, what you'll need to do is to create a custom integration using third-party cloud-based connector Zapier. Zapier will give you access at every purchase to other email autoresponders. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. We're now inside of a Teachable individual member area. And we're here because what we want to do is to make sure that we capture the individual's contact email information. In some cases, that's going to be a different email from their purchased email. What that means is we're going to need to choose an area inside of our course where we know the individual is going to land, and we're going to place HTML code in that area. Now, Teachable has an element where we can add in custom code, and we're going to add in that custom code from our autoresponder, which is going to be an opt-in form. And so you're going to add the embed code from your autoresponder. In this case, we're looking at the autoresponder MailChimp. We're going to place that code inside of the custom code area, and we're going to click Add Custom Code. We're then going to publish this page inside of our course platform. And what the customer will see inside of the course area is a place where they can add in their name and email address. Now, from a strategy perspective, obviously, you're going to need to give them an incentive in order for them to want to subscribe to your email marketing list with their contact email. But assuming that you're going to do that, you're going to place that code inside of your course area. We can do the same thing inside of ThriveCart Learn. We can create a specific module. We can then use an HTML block. And once we have the HTML block, we can add in the custom code. Once we add in the custom code, our code is then available. And you'll see here that the form is inside of the course area. So basically, you're going to place inside of your course area a place where, once you have given the individual an incentive, you hope to be able to then collect the contact email address in addition to the purchase email address, if indeed it's going to be different. And when you create your form, you're going to make sure that you send the individual to the same list that you have for the purchase email address, so that if an individual uses the email address for both purposes, they won't be added to your email marketing list twice. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Whether you choose to use a course platform or shopping cart or WordPress, you can create a membership with multiple products that you already have on your platform by using your platform tools to create a bundle. For example, we're going to look at the course platform Teachable. And for Teachable, what we would do is to go into this area to create a bundle. We would then create a new bundle. We then click Next. And what we can do is we can add in multiple products to create one large product. So we can select the courses. You can then click Next. And what you're then going to do inside of your course platform is you're going to choose the kind of payment that you're going to use in order for individuals to get access to your membership. You'll notice that the process is available inside of ThriveCart Learn, and it will require an upgraded version of the ThriveCart system. You can undertake the same process inside of a WordPress plugin like Wishlist Member. So for example, if we were to go into the setup area, and you'll notice here that we have multiple products set up inside of our Wishlist Member installation. What we would do is to go to our Actions area. We would then add in an action. And basically, what would happen is that when an individual would be added to a level, which is the Wishlist Member term for an individual being added to a specific product that they purchase, we can then add that individual to another product simultaneously. So what we can do is we can then add an individual to other levels or add in other specific products. And so we can then add in other products that an individual would then have access to as a result of continuing their purchase with a specific product that we have set up. When we add in the action, what you'll notice now is that when an individual is added to this specific product inside of Wishlist Member, they will simultaneously be added to other products that we have set up. The benefit of this is that when an individual decides that they have completed your membership and they stop making your membership payment, you won't have to go and lock them out of individual products. All the products are tied to the one that is their purchased product. And so the bundle process is one that you're going to want to make sure you understand before you purchase a membership platform as to whether or not you're going to be able to bundle individual products that you have already set up on your system. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, Wishlist Member has an interesting set of features for individuals that you want to have access to specific content, but only if they have joined by a specific date. And the reason this system works is because Wishlist Member protects specific pages with specific membership products that you are going to set up. So inside of Wishlist Member, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your content control area. And you want to make sure that the content scheduler is enabled, the content archiver is enabled, and the content manager is enabled. Now, when we're talking about a page with specific content that's for our membership, what we can do inside of Wishlist Member is to go to the archiver area. And you'll notice here that there are going to be specific products that we can have a specific archive date for. And in this case, what we can do is we can set a specific date that a product will be archived, and only the individuals that have access to this particular part of the product prior to the archive date will retain access. You're then going to click Update. Individual will not be able to add this specific product to their inventory because it will technically be archived after a specific date. Individuals that have access prior to this date will have access to this particular page or content. Now, this is slightly different than a drip feature, which is common amongst membership platforms. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Before moving on to content scheduling, an important aspect of managing your membership site needs to be discussed. When you purchase use of a course platform, you're basically purchasing an all-in-one system. It is possible to direct people into a course platform using an external system like an affiliate network or a shopping cart like ThriveCart. That same feature exists if you choose to deliver your content in a WordPress-based platform using a plugin like Wishlist Member. And it's definite that using platforms like Vimeo in order to serve your video will be more work than if you just uploaded everything to your all-in-one platform. You're going to want to be careful about relying on one platform for all of the features inside of your membership platform. The more independent processes you have, the more you'll be able to switch out and interchange if one part of the process starts to go wrong. That will not be the case with a course platform. If one thing goes wrong, you will not have access to the entire revenue stream from your membership. And so as you construct your membership, you'll want to give thought to having some level of independence for different portions of the revenue stream. This will especially be true as you notice more and more platforms will be combining the features to give you one place to execute your entire membership. You want to think about this as you make choices and decisions as to which platform you are going to use or which combination of platforms you are going to use. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, it's possible that instead of having some content to appear to some members, depending on their join date, you may want to have content appear to members on a specific schedule. And in all membership platforms, there is a specific way in which you are going to do that. Now, if you're going to do this in Wishlist Member, what you're going to do again is to make sure that your scheduler, archiver, and manager are turned on. And then within a specific page that's protected by a specific product, what you're going to do is to go to your scheduling area. What you can do is to make it so that certain products appear after a specific period of days and show for a specific period of days. However, in this case, we're going to be looking at a specific page. And so we're going to go to the Pages area, and we're going to choose a specific page. We're then going to set a content schedule for that specific page. We're going to make it so that this page within a specific product that we are going to name is only going to show after a specific period of days. So for example, we may only want this page to show up after the first month, and we're going to want it to show for the rest of the membership, which in this case, we're going to leave this area blank. We have just basically set a content schedule for a specific page within a specific product. We're then going to click Set Content Schedule. And basically what we can do within Wishlist Member is we can schedule specific aspects of specific memberships to drip to the participants on a specific schedule. You can do the same thing in platforms like Teachable. For example, if we go into the drip area, you are going to be able to set content based on specific sections inside of your curriculum. So for the sake of this exercise, we're going to create 2 additional sections of this individual membership product. What we can then do is within the drip area is we can set a schedule for each individual section. And we can send out a specific email announcement when each section goes out. So what we've now done is we've set a schedule for each section, and each student that comes through this particular membership will get the content in each section according to the schedule that we set. This is also called drip content within memberships. If you're going to use a platform like Thrivecart Learn, you can drip content. And what you can do is you can set a schedule for specific content. So we can determine that we are going to drip out specific lessons on specific dates. And so we're going to make sure that we specify when the lesson is going to be given to the individuals according to our schedule. So regardless of which platform you're going to use, you can make sure that individuals that join your membership will get that content on a specific schedule. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.